Good afternoon, YouTube. Josh here, J Stottlemyre 1 channel, coming back at you with a video for my YouTube Hall of Fame nominations. Taking a few days to narrow this list down, and finally got it together, and I listed 10. It was super tough, and a lot of guys that we'll get in the future. I wasn't able to get on here with just being able to do 10, but let's get into this and bring up the channels and give these guys recognition that they deserve. One of the first channels I like to nominate is G's Mikey's channel. Mikey is a super funny guy. Guys, he's got great cards, a lot of personality, great style. He's just fun. He's really active in the community. I see him getting a lot of nominations, and they're very well deserved. Next up, I have Sean Tieford. Sean's got a really good channel as well. He's a Hank Greenberg super collector. Very knowledgeable, very good guy. Talked to him a little bit offline as well on some of the other social media platforms. Easy guy to work with, helpful, good community guy. My third nomination would be Alex Bowman 53. Got to know Alex a little bit through text. We've talked a lot about cards. He has a great presentation. That's one thing I really appreciate when I see you guys. I'm not an editing guy and good with the video manipulation as so many of you guys are. I'm just cut and dry, kind of simple. Like sharing collection, talking to hobby, and talk to a lot of guys on other social media platforms. But like I said, Alex does a great job editing. You can just see his passion in his videos. We have very similar collecting interests, and just an exceptional channel. Next up, we got Shannon from Back to the Cardboard. Shannon's always super active with everybody, and you can just, dude's got a great personality. He's always happy, always smiling. Just a fun guy. She seems like the guy you want to hang out with, meet, have a beer with, and a good channel, man. He does a really good job with his presentation. Keeps it fun, keeps it witty. Nice cards. Big Reds guy. Next up, I got Chuck's Northside guy. Chuck and I have very similar collecting interests as well, and that's what draws me to a lot of channels. I'm more of a vintage and pre-war collector. I love all kinds of cards. I started in football. I did the entire football, NFL, Pro, Hall of Fame subset of the rookie cards when I first started collecting back about 3.5, 4 years ago. But he's just got a great collection. He's big into the Goudies. Right now he's working on the T206 set and really super high grade. He's super active with everybody. Knowledgeable, great presentation as well. Number 6 here, I got George from Diamond Yard Sports Cards. George is a huge Jackie Robinson guy. He just collects great cards. George is super nice. He helped me and without knowing so much and leading the way to a Jackie that I wanted to put in my collection, and make me always realize that I'm really missing having a Jackie Robinson in my collection. When I recently picked up my 50 Bowman, George is always interacting, good to the community, passionate about what he does, has a great collection. Number 7 had Bart, PSA guy, PSA card guy. Bart dabbles a little bit of everything. Huge Jerry Rice guy, 49ers fan. Got awesome baseball cards. Military guy, which I respect, ex-military myself, and just a good dude. He has fun, always having a cold beer. My kind of guys. Number 8, I got Rick at Vintage Oddball Cards. Another guy whose collection I admire, his passion. He's fun. He enjoys the collecting. A lot of interaction with Rick as well. And can't say enough. These guys are all just great people. Also have Picker Jim. Jim's always super active within the community. Shows a lot of great cards. Really cool collection. Just another good guy. Takes a lot of time and interacting with people. And that's a big thing to me. I'm drawn to people that have the same general interests as I do, but just overall good collections and good people go a long way as well. And last but not least, I have Drew, Lefty NDV10. When I first started the YouTube community, I was doing a lot of T206, a Hall of Fame subset. Me and Drew were heavily involved in conversations and stuff like that. I collect a lot of SGC when I was doing the T206. I don't really buy the holder, I buy the card. I have a lot of PSA, I have a lot of SGC mainly, but Drew's been around for about 10 years, I think. Always back and forth, talk a lot. He always helps. But those are my 10 nominees. There's a lot of people I really wanted to put on here and tried to put on here. I looked at kind of time that they had in. I've been on here for a little over a year and a half myself. How interactive they are, not with just myself, but everybody else, getting back with the community. Their passion for collecting. The way they present things, like I said, I have big admiration for channels that do a lot of editing and stuff like that. It's not one of my fortes, like I said. So I admire people that take the time and do a really good job with that. I think it's really cool and something I'd like to work on myself. And so it makes me kind of look up and want to watch their channel. The collections that they have, like I said, the type of people that they are, how active they are within the community. And last but not least, I want to thank Mike Benchclear for running this competition. Not competition. Everything's competition to me. I'm a competitive person. But running this YouTube Hall of Fame sports card community, you know, inducting people in that are well-deserved, make a lot of videos, make a lot of content, do the right thing, and keep the community and keep the hobby really great in this YouTube. But that wraps it up, and good luck to everyone.